Om Namah Shivaya. I'm astrologer rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Today I will tell you a beautiful thing about examination of horoscope. Even if you refer to many classics, uh, it is written that you see many things in a horoscope. If you go by a classics, I think it is very difficult to finish a horoscope or even in a day or 2 days or 3 days like that, because classics say that you see this, you see that, you see that thing, everything in a horoscope. With my interactions with astrologers across India, because I often visit all the places of India and consult, not consult, just interact with astrologers. So recently, a very good, I mean, not the he Rajyotis from various generations. He has been doing astrology in Madhya Pradesh, Kruparam, something like that. Uh, so I met him, and he was saying a very interesting thing that whenever somebody is coming to you, you see what dasa is going through now. The reverse fashion, he's saying. Today, I will just say you a few methods of looking at horoscope adopted uh, by some sects of astrologers from various states of India. So this is what I'm going. This is MP side. So what they're saying, they're doing is they're looking at the dasa first, not the Mahadasa or Antardasa. They're looking at the Sukma Dasa or Prana Dasa, and by looking at that, they can address the directly asking that person that you have come for this. That's very true, quite logical. I mean, this approach actually really attracted me, where you might have heard of Bhojaraj Divedi. Bhojaraj Divedi was a very leading astrologer, has written many books also, and his son was also present. Some Divedi, again I forgot the name. He was saying that also same the UP and MP region. So he was saying that no, we must go for the Lagan and other things. So I will come to him. So this is a very interesting approach. Like whenever you are looking at a horoscope, you can directly look at the Sukma Dasa or Prana Dasa and say fifth Dasa is going on. Possible on studies are children. Seventh is the business of wife. It should be like that. You can just correlate with Sukma Prana, then Pratyantara to some extent also you see. Then you see these two, three things are suppose Pratyantara of the seventh lord, or Sukma is going to your sixth lord. So it's about your uh, dates and some enemies, other things like that, or even court cases. Now, this is one very beautiful way. You can look at the dasha, then see that this person is possibly suffering from this. Then you come to the lagna chart. Anyway, you are not skipping the lagna chart. Other ways people see it, they look for the 159. They look for 159 houses. Only the dharma trikona, which is a very wrong way to address any horoscope. Because if you only look at the best houses, then it is again wrong. It's like if planets are posited in 159, then it is good, and not Kendra, it is not good. It's like that. So, or the lords of the 159 where they have gone in the chart. This is one. This is another. If 159 lords are suffering, they are saying that horoscope is it is not good. That whenever you are looking at it's this. Third is astrologer, they say what the problem you have come, which is mostly approached. I have come for marriage. So Bhava Bhava Sakaraka, you analyze the seventh house. So these are mostly used the methods. Apart from this, there are two others. People look for the yogas in a horoscope. Whenever people look at a horoscope, you have got this yoga, you have got that yoga. Similarly, astrologer looks for the dosas in the horoscope, which is very wrong way to see the horoscope because it indicates your negative mental setup. So dosa you address if they're actually there, not the so-called KSY or sunny side or something like that. If it is actually there and the person is addressing also at the age of 15, don't go for analyzing the Pitru dosa or Pitru Sapa or Kujja dosa. Anyway, so that is another way. So they look for the yogas first. This is good yoga, that is good yoga. And people look for the dosas. There is another form of analysis. Just by saying one or two things about the horoscope, astrologer say about doing the remedies, which is completely not astrology. You analyze this, so you have got this problem, you've got that problem. Now you do this remedies, you do that remedies. No, first you analyze the horoscope. So I am also I also say that if you refer to classics, might be it is written somewhere, I do not know, but all the classics are not agreeing on the same point, saying that one must go for analyzing the horoscope in this fashion. We normally see horoscope how astrology is being taught to you or how it is being guided by your guru. Consequently, we have got many systems of seeing at horoscope. People are looking for yogas, people are looking for the dosas, people are looking for the dasas, people are looking for the trikonas, like that. So, is there an ideal way to look at the horoscope? The answer is I am saying that not a strong yes, but if you see, always address the horoscope basing on the question of the visitor. Do not say many things to him, that this, that this. By analysis, it will come, but first address whenever somebody is coming, please ask what he or she wants to know. One or two questions. Primarily, they will come for the one question, second, two questions. Two questions means all over. That will decide that person to know what is the real problem for which he is visiting any astrologer. If somebody has no problem, do not go for any evaluation of horoscope. Sir, I just come here to evaluate my horoscope out of curiosity. Go back to your home. So you analyze the horoscope basing on the question of that person. You got the question, you analyze the respective houses. Second is to analyze the defective divisional charts. D10 if it is profession, D7 if it is children, D27 if it is sports, career again sports again D27. Never skip divisional charts. The best way to look at the divisional charts is to see whether the lagna of the divisional chart is good or not. That indicates the strength of the divisional chart. It is also true in case of Navamsa. See, if the Lagnasa and the Lagna of Navamsa is suffering severely, Lagna suffering means malefic aspects and Papakirtari, and the Lagnasa is in Dusthanas. So the strength of the predictive capability of that divisional chart is now lower. It may happen that out of three divisional charts you need to analyze, one is very good, others are not that much. If you are saying that if it is not very much strong, you can leave that divisional charts too. Then you say the timing of events. Two additional things is added now. One is Astaka Varga, other is your transit. If you are going for Dasa, then please look the transit, favorable transit. If time is very accurate, you can also predict from the Sukma and Pranadasa. No need to go for transit. Automatically. If they are not 45, then yes, I am taking the words back. Actually, you cannot skip transit. Even if it is even if Dasa is coming correct, favorable transit should come. So yes, you should also look for the transit. Never predict everything only from Lagna. This is one thing I can tell you. Never predict everything only from the Rasi chart, Lagna chart, Janma Kundali, whatever you see. Please add Navamsa to it. If respective questions are coming, other divisional charts may be added. Please add. You will see looking at the D1, the results are not good. D9, the results. That is why I mean, in southern India, if you also you refer to the astrological magazine, always it is saying that Navamsa and like this. So Navamsa, when we are saying, I have said it again, saying see the planets of D1 how they are behaving in Navamsa, and take Navamsa the Kundali also. Which one you should give more priority? D1 placements in Navamsa. If the Trikona lords are suffering in the Navamsa and Navamsa Trikona lords are flourishing, then it is also not good. The prime way of seeing is see the placements of the planets of D1 in Navamsa. But till then, there is no fixed way of watching any horoscope. Tomorrow, somebody will add something. Like if I personally say, I never skip Sadbara. Astakavarga, I give less focus. Honestly, I should not, but I do not have included that much. From D1, D9 to Sadbara, I have seen if you go for the Sadbara actually, not Bada, Sadbara. If I go for the Sadbara, if any planet is very much strong, it will have influence on that native, irrespective of placements, irrespective of its nature, temporal nature or natural nature. Saturn is extremely powerful in a chart. That person will be industrious. That person will be, rational in his thinking. So, like this. So, classics have not said about this, neither even modern books. They're saying, so I think let's make a video. Various ways of looking at horoscope. How people are looking in a reverse fashion, how people are looking, you know, D9. Recently, I have seen a book where it is saying that how you have to predict from transit as per the Bhrugu Padhati. So they don't need dasa. Now, another thing I'm adding, what is not skippable? You can skip transit, yes, you can. You can take a time of Antardasa or Patyantardasa. Then Patyantardasa of 3 months, these things will happen. No need to see transit. Here the time span is more. You are giving 3 months. Had you seen the transit, then it could have been better for you to see exact phase at the days. But you cannot skip Navamsa. You can use dasa, as Guruvar K.N. Rao said, use three dasas, whichever is convenient. One Vinchottari, one Yogini, one Jaimini Chara dasa, or one Ashtottari, Jaimini Chara, or even Kala Chakra dasa. So dasa, two, three dasa should be validated to see the event. So there is no fixed way of looking at a horoscope. You decide as per your convenience. My purpose of saying is do not skip things. You go and include things but never skip. D1, D9, then as per the requirement, respective divisional charts, then go for Astakbarga, then look Sadwala, then Dasa, cross check with Dasas, then come for transit. Not at all a big deal. During the days of software, not at all a big deal. I am saying from personal experience also, not at all a big deal. But go on adding. So that's why the prediction will be more accurate. Thing is that you must know where to give focus and where not to. Like already the Antardasa, Patyantardasa has come, but you are getting little bit uh, issue in transit. It's okay. The result will come. You are seeing very good promise in D1 and D9. The promise is not that much met in D10, so far as the profession is concerned. It is okay. So you just have to weigh things that I must give that much weight to. Primarily D1, D9 takes 80% of the weights. If your path time is absolutely accurate, you can go for D60 if needed also. So this is all for today. This was a very light and uh, interactive video, I'll say, just to say you that yes, various parts of India we have got various methods of looking. Astrologers in their tradition they have devised. They have learned from a Guru Shishya Parampara. Classics are also not very much strict about this. So whenever you are reading and teaching, the basic principle is this: include as much as possible. Like people look at the palm leaves and from D1 they can predict things correctly. Go for D9, go for Sadvara, go for 2, 3 dasas. So there is no fixed. So my advice to the students and uh, astro enthusiasts that please go on adding more and more parameters to your predictive process, because like making a horoscope also varies from all the things. There are horoscopes of 10, 20 pages. There are palm leaves, there are horoscope one leaf. Similarly, this also little bit variation. Classics are not very fixed on this, astrological classics. So we must adhere to a system, a D1, D9, Dasa, all this, but include much more. For the time being, include much more unless one single method is not devised. Okay, so this is all for today. Please share the video irrespective of your like or dislike. You might be watching that I am making many videos on Rudraksh nowadays. That's because my book is out. So I'm making videos of Rudraksh rampantly as far that was my plan. Once that over, then I may come up with much more serious topics on astrology if he wants. Because I'm also gradually losing interest to make videos. So and also I have to make videos in multilingual fashion. That's why a little bit lag in bringing English videos. Okay, so this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, so I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.